It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to get us going here. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds at the 36 after a nice return.
Point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's the second down play. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to...
Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bearcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot him inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the Hawkeyes are in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Sullivan. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bearcats.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The Hawkeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Iowa. The sack sets up 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's reeled in. It's Hubbard. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick it away.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the return is brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of this drive now from the 35. Gets the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the 1st down. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter. Runs through the defender. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it right near the end zone. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
You knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. That's a bizarre play. Goes backwards all the way to the end zone for a safety. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Breaks an open space.
The returner runs it out to the 34. And the Cincinnati offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The DB's backing off from the line now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The receiver grabs it. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. And they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first down, it's play action.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the ground. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Hubbard. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. Makes the catch.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Hawkeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Try and throw fourth down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's as the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. Looks like the Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, it is incomplete. The chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. And the Bearcats bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Defense is coming after him. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Leads the ball to the 39.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then...
He's looking deep down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice route here by the wide receiver in tight man coverage, breaking towards the sideline. How about the quarterback? The placement of the football out in front where only his guy could get his hands on it.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Hawkeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Tight end goes in motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. Pass caught. Can he get in? The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry up. Ball handed off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
To throw, it's Manning. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking for a man deep down the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th time. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bearcats will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter. Already trailing by a couple possessions. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to get the throw off. Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks free. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like the Bearcats come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Bearcats will line up to boot it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackle is made. It's a sure gain, well short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pass not complete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 13, on to punt interval.
And he's able to get the boot away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. And they get a drive going this time. Lights up a defender.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Looking for a gap. It's Welch. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. We go with a direct snap. The Bearcats make up enough to get a first down there.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. Looks like the Bearcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Touchdown, Bearcats. They continue to roll up the score.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Point after, not right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Back to throw. It's Collins. Caught in the backfield. It's Moulton. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He finds some space. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The Hawkeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And we're able to get him down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. And it's caught across the middle. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bearcats. They are pouring it on now.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Bringing pressure. It's an out route. The catch made. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Looking downfield. It's Collins. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The sure hands. It's Hubbard. Broken tackle still going. Hurdling up and over. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And the Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through.
Nowhere to run up the middle. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Iowa. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Collins. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. And the Bearcats will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. A quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
The Bearcats will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looks right for a quick completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Gonna run it. It's Welch. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
51, Iowa, 26.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to pass. It's Collins. Quick throw to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And that run produces a decent gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Offense going to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain.